Hi, Guy here. If you're getting something out of my videos, it helps you a little bit, please subscribe. Please give me a like if you want to. I'd appreciate it. We're talking about Home Depot and their price match guarantee. Price match, it says, nobody beats our prices. Of course, then you have to read the small print down here at the bottom about what's not included. Does it work? Does the price match work? Well, yes and no. So yes, it works, but there are some, limitations. Like I said, it's always in the fine print. If you look at this, I'm putting a link in the description at the bottom for the page, and you can see what it looks like. There are a bunch of items that aren't included. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to talk about some of them. It has to be a new item. It can't be a reconditioned item, because from what I can tell, I've never seen a reconditioned tool sold at Home Depot. They won't match wholesale companies, so like Costco, Sam's Club. Home Depot will not match Amazon, whether Amazon is selling it or whether a third party is selling it through Amazon. They won't match AliExpress or any of the other Chinese outlet stores like Temu or DHgate or Alibaba or anything. By the way, I'm using a cheat sheet because there's too much to talk about and I can't remember it all. This kind of cuts down on the amount of places you have to look to find out if the price is good or not. So today we're going to be talking about this. It's DeWalt small little router. It's a DCW600B. And we're going to use this as our comparison to find out if price match works. I'm looking at this router because it's a small footprint. My other router that I already have is a Black & Decker, and it's somewhere between 30 and 40 years old. 2 handles, it's kind of bulky for the area I want to use a router in. Home Depot has this listed as $219. Now, a lot of tools I've found over the years, Home Depot pretty much matches Amazon a lot of times. I found out with some Milwaukee M12 tools and some other tools I've bought through Home Depot. But there was a drastic difference between Home Depot and Amazon this time. $219, like I said, but Amazon is $174. That's pretty dramatic. That's like, what, $35? So that's a lot. Now, like I said before, Home Depot will not price match Amazon. Excuse me, hair in the throat. Of course, these prices don't include sales tax. Well, obviously, I'm going to have to do some searching if I'm going to find any kind of price lower than the $219 at Home Depot, since Amazon's out. Like most search engines, Google, Edge, Yahoo, whatever, you put in a specific tool. In this case, I put in DeWalt DCW600B. Well, you get all these other sites that have nothing to do with that particular heading. They show you DeWalt, they show you routers, they show anything. So it's hard finding stuff. Most of the places I found had the same price as Home Depot. So I'm assuming that these other places are using Home Depot as their match price. Now I did find one, and it actually had a price that was lower than Amazon. And prices lower than Amazon, they are out there, but they're kind of hard to find, especially when it's $35 less than Home Depot to start with. But there are prices out there that are Home Depot's less. The one I found that was cheaper than Amazon was on the Contractors Tool Supply. It's a store in Florida, but they have an online presence and they have an online web page that you can order from. The router was $154.99, so basically $20 less than Amazon. So we're going to try the price match. I printed out all 4 sheets that were on that website. It came out 4 different sheets in my printer, and I went up to Home Depot. I went to customer service because I had called them before and asked about Amazon. That's how I learned that they don't price match anything on Amazon. So I went to customer service. I showed them that showed the price, the sheet I printed out for Contractors Tool Supply. You'll see a link in the description below, and it links to the page I bought it from. Now, by the time you see this video, that price may have changed. That link may no longer be active. There could be any number of things. So at the present time when I'm making a video, it was a price that I found. Anyway, I showed the clerk the sheet, all the information, and he went on Google while I was standing there, typed in the name of the company and put the word wholesale after it because he was trying to find out whether or not it was a wholesale buyer. The search came up and it had a line. If you're familiar with Google, it had a line through wholesale, but it showed the company, and he clicked on it, read all the company stuff, didn't find anything on the company that said wholesale. In fact, on the pages I printed out for him, it said authorized retailer. So then I'm assuming he called one of the managers to, confirm that this was okay. And basically, Home Depot price matched it. They gave me a price of $154.99. So that was a savings of $65. Now, are you always going to save that at Home Depot? No. Okay. You might save 10, you might save 20 bucks, you may save 5, who knows. But the thing is all those 10s and 20s do add up. So you can save money by price matching. Now, the other thing I saved was an additional $7 because I didn't pay taxes on the difference between Contractors Tool Supply and Home Depot. So I saved even a little more money. I don't know, it seems to work. But like I said, there are really narrow parameters you have to work in. So do your searches and find out if you can find the tool cheaper somewhere else than Amazon or what Home Depot is offering. You might get lucky, you might not. But it doesn't hurt to spend 5 or 10 minutes looking. These are my thoughts. This is what I did. And you don't have to.